Are Liverpool about to sign the next best wonder kid in European football? Let's talk about it. So Liverpool have today been linked with 19-year-old Greek forward Stefanos Tsitsipas, of course. He is currently in the Bundesliga 2 with Nürnberg, of course. So again, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. But I do think it is a very interesting sign for Liverpool for even the future in terms of, again, the likes of Darwin Núñez and other players in the attacking positions that Liverpool are looking at a player of this caliber. Of course, when you look at his sample size just purely on the Bundesliga 2, as you can see right here, of course, on his statistics, again, 10 games played, 8 goals, 1 assist, 2 big chances created, a goal every 118 minutes, of course, 1.5 successful take-ons per 90, and as the tweet says, but there, Liverpool start talks, according to Florian Plintenberg, remember the name. And I think, again, if Liverpool do end up getting him, I think, again, he could be very, very special for the future. Now, of course, the link being originally from Sam Maguire, writing an article piece suggesting that Liverpool were interested in the 19-year-old. Today, of course, the news did break from Florian Plintenberg saying this, that Liverpool have started talks with Nürnberg about signing the transfer of Stefanos Tsitsipas. There was a phone call a few days ago. Liverpool have also spoken to the players' camp. The 19-year-old striker is regarded as one of the brightest forwards in Greece, having scored 8 goals this season for Nürnberg. FCN are still planning to activate the €18 million buy option with the intention of him directly being sold in the summer, as previously revealed. Of course, Nürnberg have set a price of €25 million plus add-ons. Liverpool, as well as Chelsea, Brighton, Aston Villa, and many Bundesliga clubs have been informed. So again, as we can see from that, again, he is one to look out for in terms of European football, of course. And just taking a look at him, and I know, of course, it is just, of course, comps and obviously compilations of him, obviously from the brief spell he's had at Nürnberg as well. But looking at him, he does look a very, very exciting, just from the few clips that we have seen. And of course, it's just a small sample size. We've not seen, again, a full 90 minutes of him. Again, I haven't seen a full 90 minutes of him. But the fact that, again, many Premier League clubs, obviously Bayern Munich as well, are also reportedly very interested in bringing him in as well. And, you know, according to that, Liverpool are ahead at the moment in terms of bringing him in. So, again, what does his future hold? And what does Liverpool striker futures hold? Because I think, again, we might have to talk about the players that are currently at Liverpool itself. So I think obviously the number one name obviously that everybody is speaking about at the moment is Darwin Núñez. I think, of course, you know, I think even David Lynch today said in his piece that, again, he expects Darwin Núñez to be sold in the summer transfer window. And I think Liverpool are going to move on from Darwin, which again is a real shame. But I think, of course, there is now a real conversation of what is next for Liverpool in the, of course, the number 9 position. Of course, at the moment, Liverpool currently playing the likes of Luis Diaz. They, at the present moment of time, of course, obviously Diogo Jota now coming back to full fitness. But I do believe Liverpool are trying to stock up well in that position. Certainly now with the news that we're going after Tsitsipas, of course, and again, that young prospect that could, in the next 5 to 6 years, could be Liverpool's main number 9. But I also feel like Liverpool are going to need to sign another forward even in January or in the summer transfer window. I definitely feel like there will be a striker that will be named around Europe that Liverpool will go for. And again, does that then allow Tsitsipas to have the playing time that, again, he would hope for, potentially going to Liverpool? Or are Liverpool potentially thinking like, look, he is going to be the guy who will be our striker in the next 4 to 5 years that will then push us on even further, and Liverpool could have a world-class number 9 for the next 5, 6, 7 years' time. Again, I think that's very interesting, and let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. But of course, speaking on Darwin Núñez, where does he potentially go? I think, especially a lot of people suggested, we could potentially see him move into the Saudi Pro League. There's definitely, I think, interest there from the Serie A. I think for me, I think the Serie A would be perfect for Darwin Núñez and his playing style. I do think that would suit him perfectly. And we've seen attackers go out to the Serie A more recently, of course, and completely change, their fortunes. Not even just forwards. I think, again, just overall players moving from the Premier League to the Serie A. And it's worked out perfectly. Like, look at Arvar Lukman. I think him especially, in terms of a forward, again, the last 18 months at Atalanta, he's been one of the best players there at the football club. So I do think that is definitely a move for Darwin Núñez, where we could see him move potentially in the future and see where that holds for him. But I do think Stefanos Zimas, I do think it is a very exciting prospect. I do think, again, Liverpool obviously now under a lot of data in terms of, again, obviously having Michael Edwards there, having Richard Hughes there. I do think now we are moving back to that thought process of going full on with data. And again, of course, the data statistics, again, the guys at Liverpool will know definitely what way is best to improve on and what youngsters to go for. But I do think it is very, very interesting to maybe see, again, the type of players now that Liverpool are going to go for. Of course, under Arne Slot especially, we've all said it, that Liverpool have not really identified their players under Arne Slot. And again, when you look at potentially a Darwin Núñez or Diogo Jota, are they particularly a Arne Slot number 9? You know, I think the only striker based on evidence that we can suggest who was Arne Slot's number 9 was, of course, Santiago Jimenez from Feyenoord. Of course, the Mexican international was his number 9. Of course, somebody that could hold the play up. Obviously, he was very good in the attacking position. Of course, touted to have a very big move that never happened in the past summer window. So again, Liverpool would be looking, I think, for potentially that type of player who could kind of be that mixture of an attacking striker, but also could play that false 9 position in holding up the play, allowing, again, of course, the play to move further up, similar towards a Bobby Firmino. You know, I think Liverpool, of course, have missed that type of player in that position where, you know, again, we all know, you know, Bobby Firmino was immense with that false 9 position. But I do think Liverpool kind of missed the trick there, you know, where we did try and switch away from there in terms of signing Darwin Núñez. I do think we kind of lost that in having that player there that can play literally everywhere up top, but also that guy that can bring in as the false 9 and also is a very good attacking threat as well. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that as well, because I do think it is interesting. And of course, obviously, judging by the, of course, statistics and just judging from the data and, of course, people's opinion, it does look like that Jimenez is very much, you know, a Victor Gyökeres player, or even a Victor Boniface in that sense, where Liverpool will be looking at the type of player to bring in. If we can bring him in, a player in for an absolute steal and not kind of allow him to go to a Brighton or even a Wolves, again, that would be perfect for Liverpool. And I think we need to do more of those transfers where, again, Liverpool would, how many times we said Liverpool should go for that player, and then we end up signing him for 60, 70 million pounds. I think that's something that Liverpool need to improve on going ahead in the future. And hopefully now we're learning that, of course, you know, in terms of getting in this 19-year-old Greek international who, by the looks of it, a lot of European clubs are looking at him and going, yeah, you know, we would very much like to bring him in towards the football club. Let me know your guys' thoughts on Stefanos Zimas, of course, obviously 19 years of age, Greek international. Of course, we'll already know Kostas Tsimikas for the Liverpool team, of course. But again, looking at it, again, if we could get the deal done, again, 25 million euros is currently being spoken about in terms of a deal. Again, if Liverpool believe he is the guy to potentially be our best striker going forward in terms of, again, the next 5 to 6 years, then I'm all for it. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you watching compilations like I think many people are at the present moment in time, of course? But again, let me know your guys' thoughts, because I think it is a very intriguing transfer if it was to happen, of course. But again, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Would you sign him? Of course, the 19-year-old Greek international. I think he will join Liverpool if, again, Liverpool can have the right type of deal. But of course, you know, if we can go out and buy the next best wonder kid in that sense, and again, get him for £20 million, I think that would be an absolute steal for the long run as well. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're new around here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys later. Ta-ra.